Hi guys, how are you? I hope you're good after this huge dump that we've been having. Hey James, how are you? How are you? How are you? I hope everything... Are you down or... Oh no, I'm fine, guys. I lost all my portfolio. Oh, sorry to hear that, James. Sorry to hear that. This is actually something that I've been kind of waiting for a long time. So that, I mean, I kind of prepared myself for this, so I'm not in shock. But hey guys, it's only... okay, I'm not gonna say it's only money, but to be honest, it's very risky. So if we don't have that back in our mind, that's gonna eat us up. So we have to be very strong. So trading overall, investing, I mean, it's a mental game, and you really have to be very strong mentally for not letting it get to you. But it's hard. I understand that. And everyone says buy, everyone says sell the market. One time you're right, one time you're wrong. I mean, next time, I mean, come on, guys. And even if the market makers manipulate the market, we cannot talk about that like the whole time. Like, seriously, you have to understand. We still have to understand how the market is moving technically. Otherwise, you're always gonna say, yeah, it was the whales, it was that. Market still shows you everything. Market still shows you everything. Can you see anything here? To be honest, do you see anything on this chart going up? No. We don't. This is the market going down. So just because this happened and everyone is in shock and blaming the whales and stuff like that, to be honest, the market is just going down. So if we want to always blame other people or manipulations, I mean, I don't care about that. I'm just looking at the chart. The market told us kind of that the market was supposed to go down, and right now it's not going up. So, and even if it does, but it's not gonna do that. It's not just you will not just have a huge candlestick to the upside. That is manipulation. So yeah, you maybe have seen my video that I did put up a couple of it's manipulation, but what are we gonna do about it? Now this is when you have to start to understand, even it doesn't matter. This was just bearish market. So I was analyzing the market from the 3 month to the monthly to the weekly, and this was screaming market is going down. It doesn't matter what else, manipulation, whatever, the market was screaming it's going down. So right now we are retesting the previous higher low at 4,300, 180. And I do believe we will continue to come back down. So even if we're having manipulation, whatever, the market is not coming up after a huge movement like this. The market needs to collect some orders, fill some orders. The market needs to come back down, just start consolidate whatever. If the market's supposed to go up, I do believe we can come up from 43,000 and then see continuation to the upside, because usually even if we're having this huge dump right now, the market kind of slowly goes back down to fill this wick, and then you start to see market going up again. So that is what I see right now on Bitcoin. Yeah, stop loss. Yeah, exactly, guys. So when you're trading, you have to have a stop loss. You have, I mean, you don't have to, but if you don't have that, I mean, that is just you gambling with your account. And we are retesting 3,907. And if you saw me putting up the video on my shorts, I was talking about 3,907. And from this level, I do believe the market will come back down to 3,071. We can also, if we are breaking 3,907 to the upside, I am looking at 4,038, because that is also the previous support that we can see. So in between 3,907 and 4,308, I do believe we could have a small pullback, because pullback needs, market could come back down. Either we can come back down to the trend line. If we're breaking the trend line, we can come back down to 3,071, because I was analyzing the market like this before, and Fibonacci told me that one of the targets was 3,070. No stop loss. I learned the hard way. Yes, everyone is learning that way. In the beginning, we want to gamble, but that is just something everyone kind of go through. We have to go through that, because that is how you getting better. So the hard lessons is the best lesson sometimes, and especially when it comes to trading. Okay, what do you want me to look at? But besides this happening, I hope everyone is good. I hope you're happy. Even if you're sad, I hope you're gonna get happier sooner. I just hope everyone is good. Can you look at Algo? Of course I can do that, James. Of course. I was just about to write to James. It's not good telling your names when I'm gonna write, because I always write Davor when I'm speaking to him through this. Everyone can see me, everyone can hear me. What is the best coin to buy during this dip? Maybe I'll go. Maybe, baby. I want to laugh at ADA. Can you have a look at it? You want to laugh at it? Why do you want to laugh at it? Why do you want to laugh at it? Okay, so we're looking at Algo. Looking at the weekly first of all. This is the same thing, guys. Like a couple of days ago, like weeks ago, we already saw the market was supposed to go down. We already saw that, because we never had the power to break this level. And on Algo, we're actually in the Fibonacci level. So we did retest the 61.8% around 1.4. We can all, yeah, so we're bouncing in between the 50 and 61% at 1.6 and 1.4. Market did just consolidate from this level. So market has been consolidating. We did break to the downside. So looking at the 4-hour chart, either the market can come up on Algo and retest 1.58, and continues back down, or we can come inside of this level and retest it and see the market continuing to the upside again. Remember guys, when the market is consolidating, you see a lot of fake out, so this could also be a fake out. So fake out is pretending it will continue to whatever direction. Market comes inside and goes down to the support, so we're just bouncing from support and resistance. So this is also something that can happen. Yeah, so this is also something that can happen, but because we're also, market broke the support, we came back down and retested the Fibonacci, market can then continue to the upside. But we definitely have to see if we're coming back inside again. We just might bouncing in around here, around 1.4 a while. But if we break into the upside, I definitely would see how the market is reacting around a 2.05. So we're not getting faked out again, as you can see. Market having trouble breaking that level. If we're continuing back down, we can come back down to 1.2, 1.26. You also, and I'm looking at the previous support and resistance zones, and the second one is 0.97. Crypto going risky, Natalie. I'm a bit worried. You should not be worried if you are using risk management. But I understand if you're investing in them, but I mean, I'm selling the market. Like, I'm selling the market when I see the market going down. But I understand you guys. Okay, we're gonna look at Matic. Everything just dropped. Okay, we're taking everything away. We're looking at the monthly. And this is the same thing. The market showed us that we're not breaking this level, so we can. So this was kind of, if you've been looking at my live streams, if you've been looking at my videos, you know that I'm always talking about the fake outs, and they're super good using. Just looking at the monthly, you could see the market having trouble breaking this previous month around September, and no, was it September, April, and May. Can we short sell crypto like we do in stock market? Yeah. Okay, so on the weekly, we did have the retest. So this was the fake out. Market comes inside, market goes back down. So this was a couple of days ago. Market tried to break this resistance again. We failed. Charles, just found you 2 days ago. Well, Charles, I'm super happy you found me. I hope you're as happy as I am! So right now on Matic, we could see the market retesting this level, as you can see now, around 1.897, around that level. And then you could potentially, especially filling this wick as we have around 1.543. And that is also a previous support, as we definitely can see right here. Market comes back down to this level, and when we're doing that, it's the same thing, that we just might have the market consolidate, or either we are holding it as a support and we're continuing back up, or we are breaking this support and we're continuing back down. So the market can, the market can do. I can't find short selling option on Binance. I think it depends on what type of broker you have, obviously. She wasn't lost. I just found you 2 days ago. Yeah. So if we're coming back down to Matic, you're having the daily, and I cannot I don't know how to explain what levels I'm having, but if you are looking at Matic, you can definitely just screenshot this, and this is the daily. So if you're taking a screenshot, you'll see how I am. You can see how I am having my trend line. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, so retest against 1.8, and then you see market coming back down. Cope 5, hello, how are you? Okay, what else do you want me to look at? What else do you want me to look at? Is there anyone from England here? No? Where are you from, guys? When moon? I do believe we can, as long as we're not breaking the previous higher low. Carl, the moon? Okay, let's see. Can you look at all go? A to A. Okay, so we were supposed to look at A to A. A det A, as we say in Swedish. A to A. Okay, let's see. A to A. So we're heading back down to the support that we're having. The monthly support around 1.0402. Looking at the weekly, oh, well, we've been very bearish the whole time. We've been super bearish. We did break this support. So, but this was the previous lower high that we did have. We did have a fake out to the upside. Okay, kind of not a fake out. The market did create a higher low, as you can see. So we could see this on the daily. We took a Fibonacci from 1.9258 to the lowest point at 1.4085. We could see the market coming right into the 50 and 61%, and then the market respected this, created the lower high, market goes back down. So the first target actually got hit around 1.3087. But now we want to know what we can do. I still believe the market will continue back down, just looking at this huge daily candle. So we're just following market all the time. So let's see what can happen. If we're seeing a pullback like we're having right now, we can just go back in time and see what level we are retesting, if we even have that. Yeah. So we're always trying to go back in time and see what level we are respecting. So we did come up and retested 1.3686, and that is back in August we did have a support right here. I think crypto destroyed my heart. I have like zero emotions and I'm down 20. RIP. Guys, it's really, I mean, trading is really emotional. I'm not even sad. Oh. Well, that's good, Cope. The next target, so the market kind of already, if we see the market coming up again or around, you can even do like this. So when a huge movement like this happens, you're just having quick pullbacks. So the market can come up again and retest 1.3670, and then you see market coming back down. So the targets that I'm having is 1.0494 and then 0.8255. I'm supposed to write everything down. Just give me 1 second, guys. I'm back, guys. Sorry. Not quick. Okay, let's see what else. So we have been looking at. Let's see. We have been looking at. Takes forever for me to read this. Matic. Algo. We've been looking at Algo. Okay, so let's see what else we can look at. Com. Isn't that like this a strange pair? K-O M-O-D-O. Okay, so we're gonna look at Komodo. So guys, it's 45 people watching this live stream. It's 14 people that like this live stream. Can you please guys help me growing this channel by liking it? That would be super nice while I am looking at your coins. Okay, so we're looking at KMD. We're taking, first of all, so we want to understand what type of market we are in. And we are in a sideways market. So the market is just consolidating right now, which is telling me, you know, it's easy to lose the money right here. We came back down and we did respect the support at 0.8413. If we're breaking that support, we can come back down to 0.5989. Looking at this is the same thing. We're just bouncing in between these levels. Bouncing. Market goes back down. Maybe bounce from that one, from these levels that we're having. Or we can actually, if we're breaking the resistance, we can come up to 1.4583. That is on the daily. What also could happen is that if we're seeing a retest of 0.9495, we could potentially see the market breaking to the downside again. So that's something that I could see, but it's really hard at this. I mean, you're having so many wicks, and especially to the upside, as you can see, you're having so many wicks. So it's easy to get faked out from this level, from this market. Okay, so we're gonna look at Solana, everyone. We're gonna look at Solana. Sol USDT. Is the picture blurry? Blurry? So that obviously didn't happen. Okay, so we're looking at the weekly first of all. We're still in the uptrend. We're still in the uptrend, as we can see. We're gonna adjust it on the daily and the 4-hour chart. Okay, so let's see how it looks. So it's super important to have the lines correct so we know exactly what's happening. So this is market did. Right now we are retesting the trend line, as you can see. Market comes up and retests 1.94.98, and then you could see the market continuing to the downside. What level? First of all, just looking at where we came back down and retested, we did retest this previous high at 173.40, so we could definitely come back down to this level and then see market bouncing maybe to the upside or continuing back down. But the first targets that I'm having is from this level, retest, market comes back down to 173. After that, obviously we have to see how the market is, how the market has been doing since this huge movement to the downside. And we are in a downtrend. We did create lower highs on the daily also, so we need to break, for us to be in a clear uptrend, we need to break this previous high right here at 237. But we did break the trend line. We are retesting the trend line 2 times, so you're having the first retest, you had the break, you had the retest. We almost retested it one more time, market goes back down. Okay, so let's see. We did do Solana. And I saw that. Good morning from Utah. Well, hello, Nico G. How are you? XRP, of course. Jeremiah. Did I say that correct? XRP. Can you see, like, can you see it's the sun just beside me? It's not my lamp on the green screen. The sun is here, telling everyone it's okay. Don't cry, because this happened. On XRP, we did retest the trend line that I did have. So we never had the power to break it. But with this huge candlestick to the downside, I definitely could see market continue back down, like with every period that I'm talking about right now, because it's too volatile for the market to just break into the upside again. You're having the support, the previous support at 1.57. You can see that we did came down and touched it. So let's see, what level can we retest? I'm just gonna put a horizontal line to see what level we are retesting. So right now we are retesting this previous low around 0.7789 back in August. Same thing here. And we could see potentially, let's see how it looks on the, yeah, so we could see a fake out from this level. So we're having the retest, so this could actually be from this level right here, right now, the market can actually continuing back down. Targets, first of all, I do believe we will come back down to maybe 50%. Let's see. No. I think it can come back down, first of all, to the support as 0.5724. That's what I see on XRP right now. Okay, so looking at, varför blir det så där? Thank you, glad I took your advice the other day. What did I say? I don't remember. What did I say about that? Okay, so I don't have so much to look at. SEC, X is USDT. Maybe we're having. I need more data. Okay, so we're having a little bit more data on this pair. Okay, monthly. We do have a. So market, everything is just kind of falling. So we need to find solid support and resistance zones where we potentially could see market coming back down to. But, okay, so we will, I do believe we will continue back down here too. We could potentially see the market coming up and pulling back up to 12,347. And then the market could potentially come back down to 8,255. And that is based on the wick. And from this level, maybe we are breaking this support a little bit, or maybe we will start continue to the upside. But right when it looks like this, I can only see small pullbacks and then market continuing to the downside, because that's, I mean, I'm just following what direction the market is going to, and this is definitely not an uptrend, but I think everyone can agree with that. Hi, Mr. Fibonacci. Hello, Zubari. How are you? How are you? I'm good. How are you? I expected so many new alternative coins from November and the very killer thing. Hope it didn't activate bear market. Thank you for your honesty. No problem, guys. There's no point in lying. I mean, this is, well, no one likes a liar, right? Need to be honest. I mean, if you're going against the market, you will have the taste of being punched in the face. So you better follow what the market is doing. Be honest about it. Otherwise, you know, I'm never. So when I started trading, I've never had to be so honest about myself before I came to started with trading. Trading took out everything from me. Like, I didn't know I was a type of person before I started trading. I was like, I'm like this? What? Good morning, Natalie. Hey, from Canada. Well, hello, Richard. How are you? Okay, so same thing here. Market is just going down, kind of. So what we are looking at is the support at 1,935. If we're breaking that level, we could potentially come back down to 1,095. You're having, okay, so we did break that level, going back down. What level can we retest now to see the market? Okay, let's see. So we could potentially just come up for a quick pullback against 2,486. The target that I'm having could be at the wick at 2011 or even 1,913. After that, we want to see, okay, will we hold this as a support, break to the upside? Will we break it? Can we come back down to 1,115? That is something that we have to see when the market has just, you know, now we've been having so much momentum to the downside. The market just need to do whatever it's supposed to do, calm down, and we are waiting for the market to consolidate, and after that it's easier for us to take decisions. My mood is like the market. Focus on the charts. I slept 10 hours in 2 days. Hey Nat, can you buy me a vegetable and cheese to help receive my pain? Your fart's gonna smell like shit if you're eating that one. But maybe that's better. Maybe the smell can take the pain away. Start thinking about something else. I'm super good. Even boyfriend? What are you talking about, boyfriend? Got all order set at 200. VET. Okay, we're gonna look at VET. VET. Okay, let's see what happens. So this kind of didn't work out, but we're still respecting the trend line that I did have. So we're taking these things away. So I'm still gonna use the trend line on VET because it was respected. You said market took everything away from you. Oh yeah. Well, yeah, it took away, kind of. It took away everything that I thought about myself, kind of, yeah. But this was a long time ago. You kind of build up a character around trading, and that is a very good thing when you understand it's only positive things, but it sucks when you're in drawdown and when you start over leveraging, and then you kind of get, that's when you're actually getting the punch in your face again and be like, hey, don't disrespect the market or your account. It's simple. Trading is simple when you understand it like that. It's when the emotion comes in, it's getting hard. But it's hard. You have to control the emotions. You cannot take them away because you are human and you will always have emotions. That's kind of the human experience. But you just need to control them. Know how to control. You like high school girl today. Yeah, I know. Nice. Okay, so looking at the chain, we can come up. We already retested 9,304. We could potentially come up to that level again. We just might see a fake out. You see the retest, market comes back down. But we could also see the market respecting this. We could also see market respecting this, let's say, trend line. But if we are breaking this level, we could come back down to 5,725. We could do that, only based on this. But we can also just come back down and fill this wick that we're having around 7,062. And that is also a previous support right here, as you can see. So market just need to find a solid support or a level where the market starts to consolidate. And after that, we're taking the decision to see, okay, the market looks like we're going up or the market looks like it's going down. So that is what I see on VeChain right now. I'm helpless now. Don't. It's really simple to follow. Be smart, invest wisely, and do some research for yourself. Yeah, you're 100% right, Richard. It's hard. I mean, it is, and it's so many people saying so many different things, and you're getting confused. It is hard. It is super hard. Please, someone help me. Hassan, you're the only one who can help yourself. To be honest. I don't know I know you don't want to hear that, but that's kind of the rules. Like, kind of. Okay, on Ethereum, we could potentially see market coming up to 4,308, and then we just might see market coming back down again. But hey, we just have to wait and see what's gonna happen. And guys, it's 36 people that's been liking this live stream. It's 42 watching. Please go inside and like this live stream so we can reach out to more people. And then you'll also see on Bybit that we're having a bonus up to $4,100 right now. So you're having the link in the description and down below. If you're having any problems, just reach out to me and I'll try to help you. But if you are a swing trader, it's a super good platform for you to use with very low fees. So claim this bonus, guys. Claim it. Let's see what else. Just watch this. Thank you very much. Sold VeChain. Okay, that is good. Okay, I think I saw something else. What else, guys, do you want me to look at? No moods here today. No, I know. Where the heck are they? Maverick, it's you. Man, please do some giveaway. What? Giveaway? What are you? No. That's not gonna help you, Hassan. It's not gonna help you. That is just like having an account, lose all your money, put more money to the account, and you're losing more money again. Make no sense. You have to have the mentality. Dot. If I have the time, yes, of course I have the time. Okay, so let's see. Oh yeah, so Dot actually kind of did the thing that I wanted to do. Lifelines. So we came up to on Dot. We did come up to the lower high. We created a lower high at the Fibonacci levels. Market came back down. So we did have the first and second profits, take profit hits. Right now we are heading back down to the third, 23.08. Who is your inspiration? And Kid, hello, how are you? My inspiration. I don't know. This is a tricky question. I have a... Okay, let's see. What can we retest? Oh no, I'm not gonna take the... So I'm still gonna have... I still believe that we can reach down to 23.03. And we can see market retesting a level right now. So guys, just quick pullbacks, small pullbacks when the market is going back down this much. You don't see market doing these huge pullbacks. It's market just quickly, the market goes back down. And right now we are retesting a previous support, support, resistance. So we could break it, but then come to the downside again, retest it, and then see market continuing back down. The last target that I'm having is 23.16. Going back in time, looking at the higher time frames, that is also a previous support right here. So if we're bouncing off of this level and start to see the market actually not having the power to break it, that could be the solid support that we're gonna bounce in between, and then you just might slowly start to see the market moving to the upside. Fibonacci, yes. She's not human. No, I'm just having the experience, just like you guys. Okay, let's see what else. Mana, yes, of course, mana. And guys, isn't this cool? With Casta, I think you guys already know about Casta, but it's the second most searched currency right now after Bitcoin, and it's gonna be launched in the beginning of the next year. I'm super excited. I've already in the wait list, but if you haven't done that, if you haven't done that, go inside, enter your email, and you will be one of the first people using Casta in the beginning of next year. This is super, super exciting. Just as I said, you can send crypto, and that is with 0 fees. Super good. You can stake your Bitcoin and your Ethereum. I'm super proud of the guys that's behind Casta. They're so good at what they're doing. And if you haven't, enter your email and you'll be one of the first people. You'll be on the list, just like me, just waiting for this to happening. Okay, but we're gonna look at mana now. Mana. I gotta say, being diagnosed with ADHD, super glad, lol, helps so much with learning now. Good. Nat, can you... for watching. Okay, so mana has been very bearish like the whole time. So for the market to do this is, I mean, I'm not surprised by it. And we're having this low, this previous support around 2.8 on the weekly. We can just drag it down a little bit so it's more perfect. So we came with the wick at the end, at the low of this this support. Go into the daily, the 4-hour chart. I'm sorry, we just want to see where we can come up and retest. So we could retest this previous support also at 3.5, and then see the, if you see the retest and you're starting to see, you can go down to the lower time frames also. You don't have to wait on the 4-hour, but if you see the market coming up to this 3.5, that could be the market giving you the retest, the lower high, and then the market continues back down. And the target that I'm having, first of all, is 2.4. It's 2.4. And after that, same thing. We just want to see how the market is going to behave. The market will slow down. So just because we're super bearish right now, so you don't have to have panic. The market, this is good actually. You know, buy the dip, right? The market has been going back down so much. So I do believe market will continue after this. Natalie, do you think the market is going to explode or stay the same? I think the market will go up. I do believe that. Market just needs to come back down. I don't think the market will crash. I do not think that. Absolutely not. I mean, this is an emotional game, guys, also. Super emotional. You know, they see where we have your stop losses. They see your orders. They're collecting orders, guys. So trading overall, I mean, they see what we're doing. They see it. So this happening, I mean, yeah. But if you're having risk management, if you're having stop losses, whatever, it's good. Yeah, exactly, Richard. Just patiently, patiently. Everything is patient. And that is why it's super good having the higher time frames as you can use, because if you're having the higher time frames, you can actually see the market coming to these levels. So I've been doing some things wrong because I've been looking at this the lower time frames. So I kind of forgot about the 3 monthly, especially now at the end of the year. Every 3 months, the 3 month chart is very important. So I didn't look at it, but when I started to analyze the market, I saw exactly what happened. Okay, so we're gonna look at Rune. So higher time frames, super good. I mean, you have to wait a bit, but I mean, you rather do that than just be angry at yourself looking at the 15 minutes chart, right? Okay, so I want to do this because I want to see where we broke the trend line, because we could definitely see the market doing that. Okay, so obviously we did break the trend line, as we all can see. Same thing here. I don't believe we can come up and retest the trend line, but we did retest it one time. So right now we're just gonna see what level we can retest, or let's see. So we came up and retested 8.1. Going back in time, that was the previous support and resistance zone. So if we are seeing the market from this level, you can come up a little bit more. We just might break it, and then you see the market retest, and you could see potentially market continuing back down. So I would use 8.1 as a target to see how the market is behaving around it. And going to the higher time frames, the targets that I'm having is, first of all, the wick 6.1. And looking at the daily, we are having, so we're taking that one away. We are having this as a previous resist support, as we can see. So two targets that I'm having from this level is first 6.5 and 5.9. Obviously, I mean, the market could continue back down even more. I don't think the market will. I mean, we could definitely do that. But I want to see this move first, and after that, I mean, it's super hard telling you that, oh yeah, the market is going back even more, the market is going up from this level. I cannot tell you what the market will do right now. I'm just looking at what's happening right now, and I'm taking the benefit of this huge candlestick, and I'm trying to find short positions for a very short time, and then after that, okay, will we continue back down? Okay, then I'm starting to look at more short opportunities, or we're finding the market find these as support and just might slowly break into the upside. I do believe the next week will be very important for us to see how the market's gonna behave. But during this weekend, I don't think we will just, I mean, after a huge movement like this, the market is usually not just, I mean, breaking to the upside. Is consolidating, it comes back down a little bit more, or it breaks to the upside. So that is what I could see. So that was Rune. TRX. Okay, so last time I was looking at this pair, I was bullish, bearish, I'm sorry. Don't know what happened. We didn't come yeah, well, whatever happened, it was bearish. Market broke to the downside. And let's see, I mean, guys, it's the same thing here. We did break the trend line. Market goes back down. We could face a retest right now around, let's see on the 4-hour chart more exactly how it looks. We could face a small pullback against 8,507. Going back down to where this wick is. The wicks are very important because usually the market fills the wick just like 50% or the whole wick. We're breaking it a little bit more, but then the market breaks to the upside again. So if we're seeing the pullback on the lower time frames from 8,517, the first target, or the only target that I'm having right now, is for 7,323, and that is because that is from this level the market can slowly break to the upside. We just might have some fake outs around this support, and then you see continuation. And WIN USDT, and I know it's super hard for everyone. I mean, as I told you guys, trading is emotional. Like, it's 90% emotional. So if you're feeling sad, if you're feeling depressed right now, you're not the only one, and it is okay for you to feel like that. It is okay. So you don't feel bad for feeling bad, to be honest. You will have some really, I'm sorry, but you will have some really shitty days when it comes to trading. And if these are one of the days, this is the day you have to be very, very, very strong. You must understand why you are doing this. You have to see, why are you investing? Why are you a trader? Why do you want to do this? Because this is the time when when the market is testing you. When you're in profit, everything's good, you know why you're doing it. These are the days when you actually have to just take a step back and remind yourself why you're doing this. Because these are the hard days. But this is the best days also, because this is where you're having your lessons from. Trust me, it's super hard, I know that. But better days will come, and after this you will understand even more. That's the good thing, right? Okay, looking at WIN. We almost came back down to the support trend line, as you can see. Same thing here. I do believe the market can continue back down to the support again. I don't see the market. Okay, the thing that can happen on this pair is that we can fill this wick that we're having up to 6,111, because this is a inverted. This is an inverted hammer, so the market can definitely fill this wick. Oops. And you can see, if we're doing that, you're also retesting this previous support. But if we're not doing that, you'll also have a previous support. Okay, let's see. This is also a level the market can just go to, and the market goes back down. So you just might retest 5,726, come back down to the trend line, maybe around 4,900, and after that you just might see the market trying to fake you out. Market goes back up. If we are breaking this level, you can see a retest against 6,242. Oh, Skyland, sorry to hear that. HCHR, of course, Maverick. Of course, I will look at that pair for you. HCRUSDT. Okay, so just looking at the monthly, first of all, we saw the market never had the power to break the previous month high. Looking at the weekly, okay, so we saw the market actually coming back down and retested the monthly high at 0.9360. It's okay, my risk, my responsibility. I like that Skyland. That's good, man. That's good. Super good. That's how you should think. It's painful, but it's true. You know, if you don't want to feel alone, there's a lot of people crying right now. It's a lot of people having... I'm not laughing because I think it's funny. It's just because this is how it is. This is how it is when it comes to this. You're not alone. Trust me, it's a lot of people feeling the same thing like you right now. So we you know, we understand each other. We could see the market on CHR coming back up and retest 0.7509. And the target that I'm having, you can see the low of this week at 0.4759. If you see the market breaking at that level, you could potentially see market coming back down to 0.2666. Maybe the market continuing to the upside from this level. Oh, I saw that is kind of the low. Yeah. Yeah, so I only look at sell opportunities right now, just so you know, but it's short term. But it's short term because I do believe market will continue to the upside again. I just want to see what happened. $266. Okay, Natalie, can you look at Gala? Of course. Gala, USDT. Okay, so we're coming back down to this previous support. And we're having a pullback right now, like on everything else. We can, oh, well, right here we can take a Fibonacci from 0.51353 to the lowest point at 0.37037. We could come back up and Ian, how are you? We could come back up to we're retesting the 50% at 44,200. We can also come up to the 61% at 45,907, and then see market either come back down to the support again around 36,300, or the second target is 33,640. But this is very important. When we're coming to this support, we need to see the market, how the market is behaving around it. Can we put a long now? You haven't learned anything yet. Everyone choose to do whatever they're supposed to do. What else, guys, do you want me to look at? So this was Gala. So from now on, if you want to go back in on my live streams, I'm always gonna have in the description what I've been looking at, and it is in order. I'm gonna show you how it looks from yesterday's live stream. So this is how it looks. So if you have been, if you didn't have your, if you didn't watch my live stream and you want to see it, you can see that on, I do put up every coin that I've been looking at, and this is in order. So I started out with XRP, I started then with Mana. So I'm gonna write this in the description on this video, on this live stream when I'm ending it. And by just looking at this, so yeah, so you're having it in this live stream. I'm analyzing data, and in the description you can also see that on Bybit. And I know, guys, that you kind of already know this, but if you're new to this channel and if you didn't know, on Bybit is a super good platform if you're a swing trader, and you can receive up to $4,100 in bonus. You're having the link in the description. So when you're clicking on this link, you're coming directly to Bybit's website, and it takes less than 1 minute for you to create an account. So in the description down below that I'm having, you're able to receive up to $4,100 in bonus. And here you also have the Casta project that will be launched in the beginning of next year. And just as I said, you can send crypto directly and with 0 fee. So I am super excited for this when it's coming out. I already entered my email. I'm in the wait list. I'm waiting for this to launch. So you can also be one of the people. I know it's a lot of people. Casta is the second most searched cryptocurrency right now. So it's super huge, and they haven't even launched this. I'm super happy for this to happen, and I cannot even wait. I can't wait because I want to use this too. I want to use this too. So Casta, if you haven't heard about it, you can go in. You're having the link in the description, and you can just read about it and put up your email, so you'll be one of the first people who can use it. Okay, let's see. Your birthday? Bat. Can you see how I ignored that? What's your birthday, Natalie? I don't remember. I do not remember, guys. Okay, when let's see. Okay, so we're gonna. No, Ian, I haven't done it. I think I did Ethereum. I can do it for you. Just let me do this first on a BAT. First of all, BAT, and let's see what can happen. So huge candlestick to the downside. Okay, guys, so we're having some levels on BAT. If we see the market coming up a little bit more, the market can retest 1.1537. And when I'm saying retest, I'm not saying the market coming to this level and you see huge bullish candlestick. No, the market comes to this level, maybe trying to break it, comes back down. You see a lot of wicks. You see maybe engulfing candles to the downside. And as long as you're having, so remember, I'm no financial advisor. Everything that I do and say, is only based on my experience. So you need to take your own responsibility and research everything yourself. But if BAT comes up to 1.15 and you're having maybe the market trying to break it, but it doesn't have the power to do that, market comes back down and you see the retest of this level with wicks, engulfing candles, but just bearish reversals, market comes back down. The targets that I'm having, the first target is 0.96. If we're breaking that level, we can come back down to the end of this week to 0.87. And after that, you just might see the market reverse to the upside again. You just might see the market consolidate from this level and then continue to the upside. Okay, so we're gonna look at Ethereum for Eon, and for anyone else who wanna see it. So I'm having two levels as I can see the market breaking and retesting. So obviously 3,907 is not valid right now, but I do believe we can come up to 4,038. And if the same thing here, if we see the market having trouble breaking this level, you see wicks to the upside, you having the second leg below the first leg, that could take us back down even more. And the first target is obviously, we always need to look at the trend line, because the trend line is 90% more respected than usual horizontal support and resistance zones. But if you're breaking it, you can come back down to the wick at 3,373 or the target 3,071. Why is that? Because going back in time, looking at was it the daily or the weekly maybe? So I'm looking at this previous weekly higher low. So this is the important thing, guys. This is what you need to understand, that market did create high highs and higher lows. So this is just the market creating another higher low. But as long as we are above 3,070, the market is still in an uptrend, because the market is just creating a higher low. Whatever manipulation, I don't care. The market needs to come back down for then continuing to the upside. This is only market structure, and market structure is telling us we are still in an uptrend. The market just needs to come back down a little bit. Market structure is key, guys. We need to understand this. If you do not understand market structure, you will never understand trading. And I've been telling you this in kind of every live stream. Because when you see the market looking like this and you have huge momentum to the upside, first of all, you saw the market never had the strength to break this previous high. Market came back down, created a higher low. Market comes up, failed to break the high. Market creates a lower high. Market breaks to the downside. Just market structure. I don't care if there's whales. I don't care if someone manipulates the market. The market is telling us, the market told us the 1st of December, 4 days ago, the market was supposed to go back down. This did not happen from nowhere. It didn't. So we are not gonna blame anyone. Market told us we're not breaking this high. The market created a lower high. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 wicks to this level. You see, market didn't have the power to break it. Market goes back down. Cheers, guys. Okay, what else do you want me to look at? Just so you know, I know Andy's gonna have a 4-hour live stream today. So you don't want to miss his live stream, and I know he's gonna go after me. And everyone knows Andy, such a good guy, super good at trading. So don't miss out on that. I know you're not, but I'm just telling you. ETC. ETC, I don't know if I've ever done ETC before. I did. Oh, shit. Who's Andy? Who's Andy? You don't know who Andy is? Andy, Bitcoinsensus guy? Oh, from Spain. He's so funny. You're the best, Natalie. Yeah, thank you too. What do you drink? I'm drinking cold coffee. No, I'm talking so much I forget to drink the coffee. You're the best too. Thank you so much. Okay, so we're looking at okay, we're just starting over again. We are having a previous support right here at 28.90. Yes, Andy is my partner, my colleague. We like to hear you. To hear you? What? You like to hear me? Okay, looking at ETC. Same scenario right here. So we want to see what we can pull back up to. Going back in time. We could see market coming up and retest 38.71. And then if the same thing here, if you see the market starts to having trouble breaking this level, that could be the market telling us we're going back down to 29 again. Link to Andy, of course. I'm just gonna give you 1 second. So I'm having Andy's YouTube in the description down here. So he will go live, so also subscribe to his channel, so when he's live and having updates, because we both of us have daily updates about cryptocurrencies, you will have the notification. Super good at what he's doing. But okay, so retest at 38.20. Market can come back down to 29 because that is the week. Going back in time, that is also a previous support. So if we're coming back down to this level, you just might see this as the support from where the market then breaks to the upside again. Andy live in about half an hour. Thank you so much, Maverick. Thank you so much. Okay, so that was ETC. I hope you understood what I was seeing. Okay, let's see. AXS. Okay, so we came back and we did break the support at 115. Thanks, Natalie. And why in the hell is Natalie silent? I'm silent? I think I'm talking. This is the only thing that I'm doing is talking. Wesley, I know. Oh god, Wesley is wonderful. Okay, so same thing here. If we're seeing the market retesting 115, we could see market coming back down to 83, but you can also see the market coming inside of this and create a new support at 115. Market then goes to the upside. So when you're looking at these levels, you either want to see the market hold as a resistance or as a support. Super important, guys. And look out for the fake outs, because the fake outs is there to take you out. But if you understand how a fake out working, you're good. Come back, Wesley. We miss you. I know. I miss him too. I did actually talk to him yesterday. He's good. Funny story. If you don't know who Wesley is one of the guys who's just in Bitcoinsensus community, and he's one of the moods that we're having. So I had someone texting me on my Snapchat And I thought, and the name was Wesley, so I thought it was him. So I started talking to him like he was Wesley, and he was like, "What?" It was just like a random dude. It was not even that Wesley, and I was like, "Oh shit, wrong guy! Oh my god!" So I stopped talking to him. Like, if you're not Wesley, I don't want to talk to you. Okay, so we're looking at Dogecoin. It's just starting over. We did break the support. We did break the support at 0.1814. No problem, Rob, no problem. I hope you understood what I was talking about. Okay, market is just the falling knife. Falling knife means that we're not catching a knife falling. We're not buying in a market looking like this. If you want to invest, that one thing, but as a trader, when you're just trading the market, nah, I wouldn't do that. Okay, so we're looking at, I'm gonna use this wick as a target. If we see the market coming up to so we're having two levels right here, and we are retesting one of them right now. So if you see the market doesn't hold, if the market is retesting 0.168 as a support, resistance, maybe you see the market breaking it, then comes back down, retesting it, then it can come back down to 0.1317. But if you see the market actually breaking this level, you could see market coming up to 0.1818 and then might see market coming back down. I'm only looking for shorts right now because the market is having this huge volatility to the downside. So there's no reason for me to start looking at buy opportunities because there's no point of doing that. That will make your account bleed even more. CME USD. Oh, maybe that's not. Oh, okay. I don't know if this was the coin that you wanted me to look at, but you are at the low. I don't know. I don't have anything else to look at, and this looks like it's crashing. Yeah. I don't know how to analyze this pair, to be honest. I have no clue because I don't know if this was the beginning of. I have no idea. So sorry. Okay, so someone was talking about Bitcoin. Thank you all for details, Nat. No problem, no problem. Just happy I can help you guys. Hey, how are you? I'm good. Are you? Do you think retest 44, 45K? To put some orders or to buy. Sorry if I missed the BTC I joined right now. No problem, Uncle Grandpa on trade. What a name, first of all. I do believe, so I'm looking at this previous higher low on Bitcoin at 42,800. As long as we're not breaking that level, we are still in a uptrend. Even if we're having this huge candlestick, this huge bearish candlestick, we are still in a uptrend because this is the last lower high, the higher low that we did have. This is the last lower high. And yeah. So right now we just need to see how the market's gonna when the market is gonna calm down. That's another thing, because right now it's super hard telling us. I just see the market having a quick pullback and then market comes back down again. I believe the global economy about to dive down into the, yeah, could happen. BCH. And guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and have your notifications on, because when I'm having my live stream, you'll have the notification. When I'm having my daily updates about cryptocurrencies, you're having the notification. So please go inside, subscribe to the channel so you'll always be updated. So if you do not know who I am, my name is Natalie. I'm from Sweden. I've been trading since 2018, or I got involved in trading. So I started trading index, and you know, I was so bad in the beginning, but that goes for everyone who starts. So if you just started off with trading right now, that is okay. It takes a while for you to just, if you want to be good at something, it takes some time and you have to practice it. But then I came in, I started to analyze Bitcoin, and I just felt that Bitcoin, I don't know, you know, I just liked the way Bitcoin moved, and it was easy for me to analyze the charts. Even if Bitcoin can seem pretty choppy and very volatile, the market is actually giving us some good market structure. So that's how I got involved with Bitcoin. So now you know who I am. So I hope you're enjoying being on this channel. I'm always trying to make trading as simple as possible. I'm trying to teach you guys the way no one taught me, because I believe simplicity is key. I don't want to complicate the charts, because the more you complicate it, the more distracted you will be, the more confused, the longer it will take for you to understand how everything is working. So I'm always trying to make it so simple for you guys. And I'm learning so much myself by just doing this with you. Okay, we're looking at BCH. Natalie has fierce hair like Storm. Sky, I'm holding it since 1250. Okay, so on BCH, the pullback, so I'm still looking at short positions right now. The pullback can come up to 473. And then you just might see the market either breaking, continuing to the upside, but I could see market coming to this level, and then you start to see market slowly going down, coming back down to this wick that we're having, maybe fill the wick. You just might see a fake out from the trend, and then you see market continues to the upside. Don't know, we have to follow the market when the market comes to these levels. The first target that I'm looking at, that's 472. The target could be 348. I started in 2018 also, but I'm still shit low. Why does it feel like I haven't learned nothing? You always learn, but you have to be very honest about yourself. Why? Okay, so if you haven't learned anything, you have to understand, or you have to question yourself why. Always ask your question why. Okay, why do I always lose the trades? Why? You have all the answers in front of you. I remember my answer was that I didn't have the patience. I was super greedy, and I can promise you guys, my patience, it was bad. It was super bad. And that is typically the problems people having. So we are having the same problems. We're not patient enough. We're over leveraging, and we're having the emotions when we are trading. That is just everyone's problem, and that is what we have to fix that. We always have to question ourselves. There's no one's problems besides your own. Remember that. I know it's painful to hear. It's always easier to blame other people, but in this game, it's only you. It's only you. Vunter Holland, how are you? Do you want me to look at anything else before I go? Because soon Andy is going live. Let's see. I recommend newbies watch these videos twice. You learn so much more. Subara, I thought you were... You did! Oh my god. Guys, you're so funny. Can you check helium? Yes, helium. Okay, so the good the thing about trading is that you just want to find a strategy that works for you. And then when you're having the strategy, you're just doing the same thing over and over again. Sniper, okay, I'm off to watch Andy's for first time. Thanks, Nan. No problem. You will not be disappointed. Okay, so same thing here. Market is just going down. It's just going down. So super be careful. Don't go into long opportunities. As you can see, we are right now retesting 31.2. You could also see the market coming up to 31.57. But if we were looking at the daily, that was the high, this previous high, the candlestick high. That we had around at the 30th of October and 31st of October. And so yeah, but we're having a huge bullish candlestick. Looking at the lower time frames, this is it's easier for us to look at the lower time frames. You don't always have to wait on the higher time frames actually. So if you're starting to see something like this, like you're having a lot of wicks to the upside, this is telling me the market will not hold this. It will hold this as a resistance. Market comes back down at 38.8483. You just might see the market also trying to break it, fake out, market continues back down. Okay guys, I'm gonna end this live stream right now. I hope, and I know Andy's gonna go live soon, so don't miss that. If you haven't, let's see guys, let's see. If you haven't, you're having the alerts. I'm gonna put it up in the chat to see. So when he's live, you'll be able to see it directly on this Telegram group that we're having. So you're more than welcome to come to this alerts, Bitcoinsensus alerts. So every time I'm having live streams or daily updates, this is where I'm putting this is where I'm putting the link to, so you can be able to see it. You're more than welcome to be there, and you also have the community on Discord, and you're having everything in the description down below right here. So if you want to be a part of our Telegram alerts, you have it right here. You have the community, you have the Instagram, you have the Twitter, you have the Instagram, the TikTok, the Facebook. You have everything in the description down below. Also remember, guys, one last time on Bybit, we do have a bonus up to $4,300. So claim this bonus right now. I do not know for how long we're gonna have it, but it is up to $4,100. You have everything in the description. Hit the like buttons one last time if you haven't already done that. We see each other in tomorrow's live stream. But if you are in the Bitcoinsensus group, you will see that Andy is soon going live. Thank you so much for taking your time to be here with me. I'm super happy. Remember, patience is key. Trade with risk management and follow market structure. Okay? And be happy today, even if you lost everything. I know it sucks, but you're still alive. You're still alive, guys, and that's the good thing.